Home sweet home for the night, check it out. What a unique experience this should be. Here I am, and I'm not alone, camping out with all of these other campers, all in Nemo tents provided by Nemo, just so that we could test out some of their new gear.
Gear up and get outside.
Today I am having a very new experience for myself. I am going to go on a camp out with a bunch of strangers that I will soon meet, I imagine. I am at the Outdoor Media Summit 2024 up here in Missoula, Montana. This is an event that's open to people in outdoor media. So whether you work in PR or marketing, or you're a content creator, or an editor, or a writer, or something like that, this is a reunion of sorts for all these folks to kind of get together, talk about what's new and what's going on in the industry. I opted to come to this kind of early bird overnight camp out. It's sponsored by a whole bunch of different brands. I'll try to put a list of who they are. So this isn't something that I'm paying for myself. It's something I was invited to attend, and all the gear is being provided. So I'll be sleeping in a Nemo tent with a Nemo sleeping bag, sleeping pad, and everything from them. So I'm pretty excited to try out some of their gear. I did no pre-research on this, so if I share anything, this is all just first impressions, coming in pretty green, just commenting. Oh, that's kind of cool. Look at that little pocket right there. Nightlight pocket. Put your headlamp up there, illuminates a little better. Pocket right there for some gear. Maybe put a phone up there to watch a movie. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish this was always how it was when I camp, when I show up and everything's just set up for me. That's pretty freaking sweet. So let's take a look around. We're gonna take a look inside the tent. I'm gonna kind of give you a little tour, and then we're just gonna see what this experience is like and check out this new gear from Nemo. They also got other tent models besides the one I'm in. This is the Nemo Mayfly Osmo 2P, but I saw 3Ps. We got this one over here. I think that's that Dragonfly, isn't it? The Mayfly with a dagger. Oh, that's a Hornet, a Hornet. So I got the chance to sleep in this tent last night. I really enjoyed the space in there. I like the wide roof. I like just the overall comfort of it. Now it is 68D polyester on the sides. Got that screen mesh, of course, for a lot of it as well. And then a thicker 78D polyester on the floor. So that's it's gonna be a pretty durable tent. Given it's polyester, it's gonna make a little bit of noise if it's really windy compared to like a nylon or a sil nylon tent. But overall, I was pretty impressed. I didn't really have any issues. This is one of the more budget-friendly tents from Nemo. It's about $300 list price, so that's still quite a bit of money, and honestly, for similar materials from a different company, you can probably find a cheaper tent, but you get the nice design elements from Nemo. They just have a really well thought out design. Things like the roof space, the frame, the little components that attach the stakes to the ties. All those little details are always gonna be really nice on a Nemo tent. I really like the big door opening as well. This entire side opens. I don't even have it open all the way. I mean, check that out. Almost that entire side is open, which is sweet. Well-placed little storage compartments like there. This little light thing is cool too. It's tinted so you don't have that bright white light in your face at night. Oh dang, my lens is foggy. One other downside I see to this is that it's kind of heavy. It's like 4 pounds, 11 ounces, I think I read is the minimum pack weight if you ditch the bags and some stuff. Otherwise, it's gonna be well over 5 pounds. That's pretty heavy for a backpacking tent for a 2-person, which I think for 2 people, you could definitely do it in this, unlike some 2-person tents, but it would be tight. You wouldn't have any gear inside. Very comfortable for 1 person with a bunch of gear inside. I also got to use the Nemo Pillow pillow. This is a pillow that I actually already own, and I really do like it of all the different pillows I've tried, because that plush top is just a really nice thing to have on top of the air, because the air alone just often is just too hard for me. I can't sleep comfortably on it, but this one's pretty sweet. This sleeping bag is the Nemo Soul 15-degree bag. This is a long version. I'm super glad I had the long version because I'm fairly tall at 6'1", and it was a chilly night last night, and when my face was sticking out the top, it was pretty cold, so I like being able to sneak down in there like a turtle a little bit and just have everything covered. The opening on the top is a little small, and I don't love that there's only one side zipper that doesn't go all the way down, so it makes it getting in and out a little trickier. However, it does have a zipper at the bottom of the footbed where you can stick your feet out to cool off a little bit. It's got some cool features that they put in their high-end bags as well, like the thermo gills here. You can open that zipper up on the outside or on the inside. Right now I have it closed on the inside, and that just allows for a little bit of airflow if you're a little too hot in there. I am not a huge fan of mummy bags in the first place. I just prefer a quilt, but that's a personal preference. As far as sleeping bags go, this one seems pretty decent to me. Then I also got to try this Nemo Tensor Extreme Conditions pad. This is the regular size, which was undersized compared to my long sleeping bag, but it wasn't actually the length that bothered me, it was the width. All the pads I buy are wide pads, and I'm glad I do because I did struggle with that a little bit last night. Not only did my arms and shoulders that were sticking out to either side of the pad get a little chilly, just because they were fully exposed underneath as well as on top, but it just restricts how much room you have to roll around, and I'm a tosser and a turner. Size aside, it slept super warm and very comfortably, so I'm impressed. I was worried about the noise because it sounds noisy, but while I was sleeping, that didn't really seem to be an issue. And I'm pretty sure these are very lightweight and pack up super small and have a super high R value. That's the whole extreme conditions thing. So that was fun. That was fun to try this out for the first time. While I'm curious about these, I didn't try it last night, so I can't really say anything about it. Seems like it might just get caught up and be bothersome, but maybe you roll around fine in there too. I don't know. Anybody had any experience with these? So that camp out was short, but it was pretty fun, and I sure enjoyed trying out some new to me Nemo gear. But the event continued on with sort of a mini trade show, and I got to talk to Nemo more about some new products coming out, as well as some existing products in a little bit more detail. You'll have to excuse the shaky camera work, it's really not my forte, but I hope you enjoy hearing the raw information just as I heard it, in this sort of insider's look at what Nemo's announcing to the media.
The Stargaze recliner has been our top selling chair, one of our top selling products, and people do love it. But we wanted to make a chair that was a little more approachable, easier to set up, easier to put away, and easier on your budget. This is called Stargaze EVO-X. So you still have the reclining method. You've got padded hand rests, and if you want to sit in it, you can. Padded hips and a built-in pillow. It reclines if you just push back. Yep, and it swings. The way you tear it down is you fold it forward and you have this handle here. And you have these two handles.
Okay, good. Toggle. Oh,
yeah.
Yes, much simpler.
Much simpler.
Quicker than the old version.
And then it slides into its carrying case. This is the Dagger Osmo. It's the first backpacking tent to have the Blue Sign certification. Updates on this tent are you have new custom hardware this year. So this is Nemo's own, we call it Elements, aluminum hardware. You've got here like a Jake's foot, but it's also an aluminum hardware. And then the way that the fly attaches in is like this little key. So it goes in like that and you twist it.
That's clever.
Yep. It also has this foot locker called the landing zone, but it's a great spot, especially if the ground's wet, it's raining. Yeah, it's a nice dry spot to leave your boots, your backpack, protected from the ground.
Yep.
You've got like the black mesh on top, which is better for stargazing, and the white mesh on the sides, which apparently is a little better for privacy. I mean, it's still mesh. It's got a bit more head space. You've got light pockets, so these are, you can put your headlamp in there and the color kind of takes out the blue light of your headlamp. Every Endless Promise product has a QR code. Takes you to a page on our website, and it gives you options for how to repair your product. Or say you want to resell it. We offer resale through our partnership with Out and Back. Maybe it's your camp shower when you're hunting and you're out in the woods for a week. You've got a shower. Or you're doing dishes with it. It's great for cleaning off a dog, a bike. It's really nice for surfs, or you can fill it with water and leave it in the sun. And it's pressurized, so you just use this foot pump to pressurize it. You have like 7 to 10 minutes of water. So Nemo launched backpacks this year in 2024. We've been working on them.
There are 5 minutes left on the timer.
I mean, I think since maybe 2010, 2011. Our entire backpack line is part of that Endless Promise, so it's fully recyclable. Probably the biggest difference besides being fully recyclable is the materials that we chose to use on the back. This is called C Cubed, and it is a recycled polyester. And the benefit is that it wicks moisture better and is more breathable than traditional foam. And then the benefit at the end is that we can recycle it. Everything's built to be repaired or replaced. So you'll see these like ladder locks, these slide out for adjustment, but you'll also see it in places like here. Like if you know, who hasn't snap to buckle in the door. So easy to fix pieces. You have 2 pockets here.
Expandable?
Yep.
Sweet. So you could do a little water bottle, or you could just have it tight with your keys in there.
Bear spray fits perfectly. You've got a hidden pocket up here, pretty deep. So you have these lash points along the pack, and in each bag is 2 compression straps that come in the pack.
Okay.
And so these come off and you can lash them wherever you need on the outside of the pack. Here's that QR code we talked about before. You've got your hydration sleeve here, and then another small pocket. This holds your hose, and the hose comes through. This is our commuter/travel pack. This size is new for 25. We currently make it in a 20, 26, and 30 liter, but this is the 40. A large main compartment. You've got a small tech compartment. You've got your water bottle sleeves.
Yep.
You have this huge pocket here. Like, I have a full sleeping bag in here. I have it really packed with 2 sleeping bags, so it's hard to see, but you can fit your shoes, dirty laundry, goes all the way through. We are not marketing it as a backpacking pack.
Okay.
I did take it on a 4-night, 4-day trip, and it carried really well, and it was the 45 liter. I think this is mine, actually, that I brought, but it's really kind of billed as like an all-around pack. So you still have the same C-cubed, it just looks different, and you'll see the wings on the side. That's to keep moving moisture out. You've got adjustable back panels. One of my favorite things is this pocket here, typically zippered. It holds your water bottle. Also access from in here. This is the main compartment.
Yeah.
And then this is like your extra, like you throw your jacket or crampons or something in there.
That's it. That's everything I learned about Nemo from this event. What was your favorite thing they talked about? Let us know in the comments, and then go watch this video next, where you can see a whole bunch of other cool outdoor gear that was announced at this event. If you like content like this, subscribe to the channel and subscribe to our email newsletter, where I send all kinds of cool information about killer gear reviews and sweet outdoor gear deals.